Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sharing the Drink with Matt, the album review. Today I'm talking with Michael from Forklift Assassins. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
How are you, mate?
Hey mate,
How's it going?
good, how are you?
Good. Fuck, I'm a little ways
Excellent.
away.
I love that painting, but I actually, has she got dots all over her head? Top of
No,
her head?
I'll show you. Hang on.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah,
that is really good.
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So might as well get straight into it. The new song. Tell us a bit about it.
So, well, firstly, it's the first single off an EP. We'll have a new EP, 6-song EP coming out. Haven't got an exact date yet, but it'll probably be sort of mid next year. And this is the first single. There'll be a couple more after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one was pretty much fully written by Sanyan. He did all the music and he did pretty much all the lyrics. And it's kind of like how do I describe it? I guess a middle finger at the political class, all those people that keep on talking about the battlers and all those hard-working people, but then they have myriad, houses that they own and they make tons and tons of money, and they have no idea of what the everyday man is going through and how they're going. So it's just a middle finger to all of them, basically, telling
Fair enough. Yeah.
fuck is all.
So I just asked him your beard, good on you. So did you go into the studio or anything different than you usually do?
We did. We went to Goat Sound again. We always go to Goat Sound because Jason at Goat Sound knows heavy music. He understands it. All its varieties, everything from what we do, which probably, to be honest, on the lighter side of what he does, right through to the very black and death and all that sort of stuff. He does all of that and he understands all of it because he was originally bass player in Blood Duster. So I don't know if you remember Blood Duster. Yeah, from the 90s. So he gets it. So we go to him because he knows what he's doing. So we recorded the songs with him, and we actually recorded as a 4-piece because at the time we had a second guitarist.
Okay.
He unfortunately has since parted ways, but at the time we recorded as a 4-piece for the first time, and it came out quite well.
Can I ask you if you can get away with a 3-piece now doing it?
Yeah. This has all been designed along the lines of the band being a 3-piece, but we were playing around with the potential of going as a 4-piece. But both guitarists at the time could play the parts in a 3-piece band. Okay. So you know what I mean? So like we had it worked out who played which solo in which song, et cetera, but at the same time, both the boys were capable of playing all the solos for all the songs, as well as all the rhythm sections for all the songs. You know what I mean? And we can easily transition from a 3-piece to a 4-piece.
Yep.
That was always the intention. Always wanted to be able to do it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we recorded it as a 4-piece. We recorded it at Goat Sound, but the mastering this time around was done by a guy by the name of Paul Fox at Indie Masters, and he's great to work with. It was very, very easy. The result was really fantastic. We're really, really happy with it. So I would highly recommend if any indie bands, or when I say indie, I mean any, small bands who
Yeah.
are who are tight on cash,
Mm.
want a decent master for a very, very reasonable
Excellent.
price. He's your boy. Yeah, he's a good bloke to work with. He got it done quick. He got it done well. He did more than what we were expecting.
Yep.
So,
There was no disagreements at all. Like, I think you
with
should
him,
do this, or
no,
no.
no, basically sent it to him, said, here's the songs. Actually, to be honest, I didn't even have to send it to him. He and Jason are mates. So he got in touch with Jason and said, Jason, give me the Forklift songs. So Jason sent him the masters. Sorry, not the masters, the original recordings, and he
Yep. Yep.
mastered them. I didn't have to do anything. I got in touch with the bloke and said, we want to do this. How much? He told me how much. And then I said, all right, let's go with it. As soon as I said, let's go with it, next day he's got the songs from Jason. I'm
Yep.
like, whoa, it's great.
Yeah.
What a service.
So we got the single happening. There's
Yeah.
an album due. Yeah.
Well, it's an EP.
Yep.
We're going to call it an EP because it's only 6 songs. But that will come out, later in the year. There'll be a couple
Yep.
more singles come off of it.
I will talk about the album. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get a bit closer to its release.
Yeah.
So how have you guys been going? Like,
So we've been going. We had a flat out year this year, Matt. It was crazy. We managed. It was great. We played a lot of gigs in Melbourne. We got out to regionals. So, we went to Bendigo, we went to Geelong, we went to Shepparton, which was really exciting. Hoping to get out even further next year, maybe Mildura or whatever, I don't know. I'd like to get to Ballarat as well. Funnily enough, we haven't actually played in Ballarat yet. So I have to get out there soon.
Don't forget you went to Sydney, Newcastle.
Yeah. I was getting there. We went out your way, Wollongong, Sydney, Newcastle, Gold Coast, Brizzy. It was a fantastic year, but also met a lot of people that I've been looking forward to meeting for a long time. Like obviously caught up with the old guys that I love, Sean from Owen Guns, Craig from I Hate People, Alex from I Hate People. Love those boys. They're fucking legends. But also got to catch up with or meet KTO, who were fantastic, and Wear Tugs and Used Goods. Oh yeah. I've got that too.
You're wearing a Rawest tongue one,
but I'm wearing my Rawest tongue today.
Yeah, I've got that shirt. I love it.
Let's spruik the bands, man. Rawest tongue all the way. We were supposed to play with them as part of the tour, but I think they got sick or something. They ended up having to pull out. I was really spewing because I haven't seen Glenn for a couple of years.
The Wollongong gig at the Pirates tour as well.
That's right.
That's
that exactly right. So that was a real shame. But I love those boys. They're a great band. They need to record something.
He's a great frontman.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a busy year. It's all finished now. We're not going to be playing now until next year. We'll probably slow down a little bit next year. I think playing that much took its toll a little bit, certainly on me.
Yeah.
Working full time, family commitments, and then trying to fit in all the band stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm still keen to fucking get out there and keep on rocking and rolling.
For sure.
Definitely. Yeah. What I love to do at the end of the day. So,
Yeah. Well, keen to have you in Wollongong next year.
Yeah, well, hopefully we manage to organise something and get back there. I know that Owen Guns are coming this way on the 2nd of March. They're doing their album launch, Last Chance in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So hanging out to play with those boys again. And then hopefully, fantastic album. They're guns, those boys.
Do you agree with the it's like a flashback to the 80s hardcore punk?
Absolutely. Totally, man. For sure. It's the most hardcore stuff that they've done. But funnily enough, and Sean is going to kill me for this, but I have to say it. My favorite song on that album is actually Unity. The
Oh,
one song that's not fucking hardcore.
yeah. No,
I
I
fucking
can
love
agree
that
with
song.
that. That's a great song. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking hate me for it, but I don't care. It is what it is. Hey, Sean, if you're watching this, fuck you, brother.
Next year, what's the name of the album? The EP?
So the EP is going to be the Rip Snorter EP. So the Rip Snorter EP because
Oh,
it's a Rip Snorter. I wanted it to sound, I want people to know where we're from. I wanted it to sound a little bit Aussie. I want to have the whole Australian thing happening
yeah.
with our stuff because I want people to know where we're from because so much great music comes out of Australia, but because we're so far away from everyone, it's so hard to get it all out there.
Oh,
You
for sure.
want to push it, you want to push this whole Australian scene. The scene currently is especially in punk and sort of metal and stuff like that. The scene is really, really
Mm.
strong. So, you want to push it. So I thought, what can we call it? And I was with my missus one day. We're at the beach walking the dogs, and it's like, well, it's a fucking Rip Snorter of a CD. There you
Mm.
go, the Rip Snorter EP.
Excellent.
Simple and done. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Excellent. With have you been playing any of the songs off the EP or the single? Have you been doing
yeah,
them live?
we've done. So this one is on regular rotation now.
Hmm.
Then there's the next single that's coming out, which is called Wheelman, and that one's been in regular rotation for probably a year. So
Wow.
the thing is, right, that we're releasing Wake Up on the 29th of December, right, which is an absolutely stupid time to release anything because all the radio shows are shut down, everything's finished, everyone's away, no one's really paying much attention. But we've been sitting on these songs. We recorded these songs in June, and we just been sitting on them. Various things that happened that caused us to postpone and delay. And then finally, the boys and I sat down and said, "What are we going to do with these? We can't just keep sitting on them." And so we thought,
Hmm.
"Fuck it, let's just release one." So this one's coming out. And look, we're really excited about it.
Yep.
This is this from my perspective. This is one of the best songs that we've got. I think personally, others will disagree, but I think so personally, and that's why I've been on in high rotation in the set for a little while,
Yep.
but it's relatively new. The other one, Wheelman, is probably my personal favorite, and that's been on high rotation.
Yeah.
I mean, mate, when we played Penrith a couple of years ago, we played it.
Oh, wow.
It's been around,
Yep.
yeah, it's been around for a long, long time,
Yep.
but we just it missed the previous recording because it was so new. We hadn't sorted it out by then.
Yeah.
And then it's been over a year since we have released anything. The last thing we released was Clicks, and that was November last year.
Hmm.
So, it's been a bit of a long break between drinks for this
Yeah.
band. Usually we get stuff out fairly regularly, but
Yeah.
things,
I don't,
things
I
got to
don't. I think it's a big stretch to do anything better than Valerie.
Oh, too. Well, that's
Like,
fine, man. I appreciate that
I
because
fucking
I
love
love
that
that too.
song, man. It's one of those songs that I actually sing to myself. Yeah, I love it.
Well, I appreciate that, brother. I mean, I love it too, and I think our version of it does it justice. Does
Mm.
it justice? It's very different, but that was the whole point. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? But
yeah,
I guess that's been out for a while now. People have heard it.
yeah.
Now we're getting some new stuff out. Hopefully, people enjoy that. We'll see how it all goes. We'll see how it all
Are you
goes.
sticking with the Forklift Assassin
Oh,
road or
yeah, absolutely.
yeah?
100%. 100%. It all
And
sounds,
your vocals on all songs?
yep, yep, yep. It's on all the main vocals, on all the songs, and all the boys this time pitched in for backing vocals, and it was at this point. Actually, here's a funny story for you. So we're recording one song that's not going to be a single, but it's on the EP. It's a really old song. We actually have recorded it before, but spur of the moment on the day, we decided, let's give it another bash, right? Didn't prepare for it, didn't organize it. Just thought, fuck it. We know the song. Let's have another go at it. And we were doing the backing vocals. I'm in the control booth with Jason, and the backing vocals start. And there's this really, really beautiful baritone in the backing vocals. I'm going, what the fuck is that? I'm looking at the two boys. I'm going, who the hell is that? We worked out that it was bloody Alex, our bass player, who has been in the band for what, 4 years, has never sung a note. The fucking bastard can sing. He's got an awesome voice. No one had no idea.
I've always wanted him to do a song.
Yeah. So he's got some really nice backing vocals in this song in particular. Which you'll hear when it comes out, and there's a lot of fun to do.
Taking nothing from you, but I love Lex. He's brilliant. He's one of the showmen that I love. Like, mate, his presence on stage is.
This is the issue with being sort of the singing drummer in the band, is that, I'm behind a drum kit. There's only fucking so much I can do. So it actually relies pretty heavily on the boys up front to put on the show. I can do a little bit. I can pull a few faces. I can shake my head around a little bit, and I can do a bit of talking. But that's pretty much it. So you can't sort of have guys that stand there like statues. And Alex has got really great stage presence. Everyone keeps saying he looks like Cliff Burton, which he does.
He does.
He fucking stomps around. You know what I'm saying?
I love that leg. It's like, you're going to put a hole in the stage.
Yeah. One day he will.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's his thing. He loves it. So, and he's a terrific bass player. He's one of the best. So I'm very fortunate to have Sanyan and Alex, because you've got a phenomenal bass player, you've got a fantastic guitarist, but also, which is really rare, you have a fantastic guitarist that can write really fantastic songs. Like the shit he comes up with, I don't even know where it comes from, but it's just like every time you're like, whoa, that's a sick riff, man. That's a sick. Yeah. And then the next time, that's a sick riff, man. And it's just he pummels you with sick riff after sick riff after sick riff that you're sort of going, man, I can't keep up. We've got to use all this stuff. How the hell do we use it? so it's a good problem to have.
and you got to give yourself credit. Like, out of my top 5 drummer singers, you're in my top 5.
Well, thank you very much.
Karen Carpenter, she's in that top 5.
Yep.
Obviously, Cash out of the Hard-Ons.
Yep.
Brendan out of Thrust.
Yep.
Yeah. But
and illustrious position. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, fucking 100%, man. And sometimes Craig, when
honored brother,
gets to sing Fire Hate People, sometimes Craig,
he'll sing. Yep.
Yeah, I dig
absolutely.
That. So what has been the reaction to you've been playing it for quite a while, this new tune. What has been the reaction? Is it just a normal
yeah, man. The reaction for this one has been really, really positive. Particularly the girls seem to like it, which is great, because our audience is a lot of blokes. So it's nice to have girls getting up, having a dance, having a sing along, and
Yeah.
enjoying themselves. You know,
What is
feeling
it
safe,
called?
feeling
Now you're allowed to have clit in the pit.
what's yeah, well, yes. So they feel safe enough to do that. It's fantastic. You know, no one's causing any grief to
Hmm.
anybody. So and to see them, come up, have a sing along, have a dance, and it's
Yeah.
fantastic. But even overall, yeah, everyone's really enjoying the new songs. They don't necessarily know that it's a new song, but I sort of tell them now because
Yeah.
it's about to come out. So last 3 or 4 gigs I did mention before we played it that it was going to be our next single.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it goes down a treat. It goes down a treat.
Yeah.
So all three of the new songs, all three of the new singles that will be out over the next few months, um, live are probably some of the strongest songs that get some of the best reactions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Um, we still got Valerie, we still got Scotty, and we still got Clicks. They get good reactions.
Weed killer.
Um, and yeah, and Weed Killer, absolutely. Um, but these ones are up there as well, you know.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good.
I probably heard them
You
seeing you
you
live,
absolutely
but
have.
yeah,
You
yeah,
absolutely have. You just don't know. And that's
no,
that's the thing about, original music at this level. We write stuff that if you've seen us play, you've probably heard it, but you won't necessarily know until it comes out and until, you can play it at home. And then
yeah,
you play it at home, and then the next time you come see us, you know the song. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So that's one of
So
the
where
joys
can
of it,
we
man.
find this little gem?
What's that, mate?
Where can we find the little gem that
Oh,
you out?
so it comes out Friday,
Yep,
and it will be everywhere. You'll have it on um, Spotify. You'll have it on BandCamp. All the other Apple Music, Deezer, whatever people are using. Title. We're everywhere, all over it. There will be a video for it. That's a little bit coming out a little bit later
yep,
than the single. Won't come out at the same time, but there will be a video for it soon.
yep.
So there'll be something on YouTube as well. And obviously, uh, Triple J Unearthed. Um, listen out for it on radio stations, hopefully. See how
Yeah.
we go. Yeah, and you can if people are so inclined, they can chuck in a couple of bucks and buy it on Bandcamp, which the band would be very appreciative of. So yeah,
So you can get a digital or anything. Are you going to put it out on vinyl or?
not yet. No, there's no plan to put it out on vinyl just yet.
Yeah,
Uh, just because at the moment, I would love to do that, but it's so expensive to press vinyl. Uh,
yeah,
it's just it's just not affordable for us at the moment, you
yeah.
know. So at the moment,
Just wait for
unless
the
something,
EP to come around.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because don't forget, so for us to press it, we on vinyl, we would actually have to remaster it for analog.
of
So it's a
course.
whole, so there's another heap of money to
Yeah.
remaster it, and then the actual pressing of it.
Mm.
Again, it's guys like the boys in the Owen Guns, they've done it multiple times, and it's worked. Excuse me, it's worked fantastic for them, and I love seeing this. These guys making massive vibes, making massive noise and
Yeah.
headway in the local scene.
And
Uh,
the trans rights,
Trans rights are human rights.
that's in the top.
Yeah.
That's nominated for top 100, and
Yep.
honestly, think that it should be closer to number one than pulling on the boot, Scott.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
last year I
Yep.
think they got 42. And I think with this trans, I love it, man. It's like a World War 24 fucking. Just yeah, I love it when he does his
Yeah,
little scream and everything, you know.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So they
That's
were able
another
to do it.
$50, Sean. You owe me.
What's that?
I was just telling Sean that's another 50 he owes me.
Fucking, he won't pay up, mate. He won't pay up.
No, no. He'll drop me
Oh,
off a hat or something.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Um, yeah, so they managed to do it, but you know, like I saw he showed me that what do you call it? The 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 vinyl with the cum stains. Oh, he's a fucking legend. I mean, they are great boys, and they are so good at what they do. And it was
Yeah,
such a great idea, but it's just not viable for us, unfortunately.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
we're still trying to, I guess, build the name and develop a
Mm.
little bit more of a market. So,
Oh, for sure.
you know,
Definitely.
get some more of our other merch out there, and
Yep.
yeah, and hopefully maybe next time we might have a bit of money behind us that we'll be able to afford to do a vinyl pressing. But at the moment, it's just on digital. We're not even going to do CDs at this stage because CDs are just no one's interested in CDs anymore. They don't sell. Makes
Yep.
sense. You can stream everything. Everything's digital. People just download it.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, of course. As long as it gets out there. No,
Well, that's
no.
it. That's it. We just want to, we just want people to listen to it. Don't
Yeah,
care.
exactly.
Don't care, how they listen. If we could give people a physical product, we would. But it's just, all our money goes into um, the recording, into our merch, the t-shirts and
Yeah.
the stubby
Yeah.
holders and stuff like
And it's
that.
like you're going through Spotify kind of thing. Oh, Forklift Sessions, that's a mad name. Listen to you're going to want the backlog.
Well, I
Oh,
hope so.
I love that. I want to hear more of what these guys do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Yeah.
Well, mate, here's hoping that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, brother. Fingers crossed.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is you got anything more to say about the album or the?
Um, just it comes out on Friday, and just
Yep.
keep your ear to the ground because there'll be another single early next year. There'll be a third single soon after that, and then we're expecting the EP to come out mid next year. And I'm hoping if we can organize it to maybe do some gigs, obviously here in Melbourne, out your way, Queensland,
Yeah.
maybe with a bit of luck. We've not played in Adelaide. We'd love to play Adelaide, Tassie, you know. Um, try to I don't know, tour the EP, see how it goes. I enjoy
Yeah.
doing that, meeting new people. I always enjoy playing to new people.
Oh,
Um,
definitely. Definitely.
so yeah, so just keep your ear to the ground. It's going to be a big year for Forklift in regards to release,
Yep.
but it might be a little bit quieter on the actual gigging front.
Yeah.
So we probably, I mean, we'll see. Who knows? Can't quite tell, can you?
That's right. Guys,
So,
give them a chance. Have a listen to their stuff. Honestly, you'll be hooked like I was. I'm hooked. All I can say is, like, if you haven't heard Forklift Assassin, you haven't heard what's good in Australian punk at the moment. These guys
go
are
on.
hard working. They've put out some fucking gems, and I'm sure there's going to be more gems to come.
I hope so, brother. Thank you so much, Matt. You're always there for us, brother. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
Everyone gets, oh, but you fucking love the Allen Guns. That's all you do, talk about the Allen Guns,
Well, what they do really fucking well. You can't deny
Yeah.
it.
They are very hard working.
And that's the other thing. They're very hard working. So respect. It's all about, certain level of respect. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank
You as well.
Michael.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Kanga. I know you're hiding back there somewhere.
Yeah, well,